Hello, and welcome to this Silver Lining Moment with me, Wendy McVicker, Athens Poet Laureate. Today, I would like to read you a poem by Jane Miller, a poet I first encountered at Ohio University's Literary Festival quite a few years ago when she electrified her audience by reciting her entire reading. She strode back and forth across the stage and recited her poems one after another. It was an extraordinary feat, one I wouldn't even attempt myself. So that was lovely, and I have enjoyed her poetry ever since. And I happen to have this wonderful book called The Greater Leisures on my shelf. I also have a collaborative book, beautiful collaborative book that she worked with Olga Brumath on. Anyway, so the poem I would like to read you today is called Because You Are Flesh, something we're very aware of these days. And before I start, I would like to say that in reading up about Jane Miller, I came across this quotation by an LA critic who said that reading her was like channel surfing on acid. So, and what she meant, I think, she or he, that Jane Miller leaps around perhaps a bit more than some of the poets that we've been reading together lately. And she just lets the language and associations take her from one moment to the next. And so you can sit back and enjoy. Don't worry about hanging on to everything as we go. So I guess I still need my cheaters. All right, so this is Because You Are Flesh by Jane Miller. Birds wake the calves who low a little, low a little. Wind leaps through glass to my bed. Waiting wakes me. There's one light on the hillside, yours, one story I'm interested in. It's partly a telling, partly a becoming, like mother having to be held and told so long since she's been a child. A few good years spent looking out for accidents yield details. A car is afire coming closer. Bulldogs and cattails swell the air. Just when there's something like children, we beg for it to disappear. One morning, they're painting the rowboats blue at Owl's Head. We glide the lake, too lovely to touch down. Like after an illness, you have sensitive hearing. Some days stand out, real or not. Two bluebirds speck the heavens and move on. Jane Miller, Because You Are Flesh. And I have to say, I appreciate many things about this poem. And I love this line, some days stand out, real or not. So I hope you have days that are standing out for you for good reasons. And I hope you have a good week as we continue to inch our way towards spring. Thank you so much for being with me, Wendy McVicker, Athens Poet Laureate, for this Silver Linings Moment.